Hello, Golden Plumbing. My name is David Milburn, and in this video, I'm going to show you three things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Most likely, you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, my company's goal is to help local small businesses like yours. Oftentimes, in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. Sometimes the only hesitation they have is knowing who's an expert and who isn't. I have found by giving people a simple, easy attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of these local business owners raising their hands and saying, I like you, David. Please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you liked what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan and I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you three things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. The first thing I want to go over is content. Your website needs at least 1,500 words to be optimized with Google. And your website currently has about 864 words, not bad. These guys over here are your competitors, and they only have about 450 words on their content. Again, very beatable. Um, Every month, people are searching for plumbers, Louisville, Kentucky about 800 times, and which you miss out on by not being in the #1 spot in Google searches. I used a paid subscription to this site called Ahrefs, which crawls the internet to provide data on keywords and other website ranking features. It will show you what your site is actually ranking for. So we bring up your site here, and you see your site is dense with these keywords. Golden Plumbing server is actually St. Matthews Plumbing. This must be in your somewhere in there. And so it's not very optimized for people who are searching for plumbers, Louisville, Kentucky. So again, over here, let's look at your competition. And their site is dense with these keywords. Plumbers, Louisville, Kentucky, ASI Plumbing is their name, Louisville Plumbers, so forth and so on. These are very beatable by adding keywords to your content. So let's look at an actual search with that keyword. So plumbers, Louisville, Kentucky, and this is the actual search on Google. First thing you see is the ads section. These are people that are paying Google to be here at the top. Studies have shown that ads are only semi-effective and can be a money pit if you're not careful with those. The next section that I want to show you is the second most important thing I want to talk about, and this is called the Google Map Pack or the maps. And on this section, we see results the business's name, address, phone number, aka NAPS. To move up in this area, you need to get these citations, aka NAPS, submitted word for word into directories like the Yellow Book, White Book, Yelp, City Star, and so on. Even Facebook has an area where you can submit your information as a citation. So now the third thing I want to show you, it's another important aspect of Google. We call this thing that gives your site authority link juice. You can see when we searched here for plumbers, Louisville, Kentucky, this is the organic results that come up. And your site is not the #1 spot or not even the first few spots. And that's where you want to be because, to get there, you need to beat out the competition in every aspect. So this link juice works like this. Site A points to site B, and therefore site A is acting like link juice, which gives site B more authority in Google's eyes. It's almost like a popularity contest, but there's more to it than that. The link juice you obtain works a lot more effectively when you have sites that are relative to yours linking back to you. For example, if you had a plumbing supply company or if you had a construction company, that'd be a lot more effective than you had a restaurant or a pizza company or some other business linking back to you. So let's look at Ahrefs again. And let's look at the overview of your site and check out this link juice. So you are showing this link juice is this thing called backlinks. And this is what gives you a little bit of that link juice. Okay, so you have 29 sites pointing back to you. Let's look again at the competition and their link juice. And they have 753 sites working for them. Again, this is very beatable with time because what we can do is we can actually take these backlinks and go after them for your site and go above and beyond that, giving you all that additional link juice. So once again, we went over content. Your front page needs at least to have at least 1,500 words. Citations, you want to increase the number of these to beat out your competition by a landslide. And then this link juice, you need more relevant sites pointing to you guys to show Google you the authority. And if you implement these strategies, you could be in the #1 spot across Google for these search terms. So I bet now you're wondering, what do I do? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally fine with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 502-554-1482, and we can talk more about how I can help you with this. Once again, my name is David Milburn, and my number is 502-554-1482. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.